Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, great Biafrans. This is Star News TV Biafra, and we are here today to explain to our people the exact situation of things as regards the propaganda and the arrest of 30 Biafra Liberation Army personnel. The news is false, the news is not true, though people were arrested, but those who were arrested were not Biafra Liberation Army members. Get it right, because there are videos, making rounds in the social media where so many persons, they said about 30 youths, 30 men were arrested, and the police claimed it was the men of the Biafra Liberation Army. Now, we want people to reason like human beings and stop being, so emotional and so dramatic about things. When you hear an information, try to reason the possibility of that information. 30 able-bodied Biafrans that are well armed, and you think the Nigerian police can just apprehend them without any injury, without anything, just like that? It is not possible. It is not possible. Something the military have tried severally, but they can't even penetrate. Something the military have tried, even their aircraft and everything, and the police will just go and grab them just like that. It is not possible. There is something behind it. There is something behind it. And that thing behind it is what we are trying to explain to our people how it all happened. Because time without number, people have been told that the Biafra Republic government in exile, which is headed by Mazi Simon Ekpa, is not recruiting anybody. It's not recruiting anybody. Nobody is being recruited now. Remain in your homes, remain in your houses. When it is time to recruit people, you would hear the information from the office of the Prime Minister. You will hear the information from the verified handle, Twitter handle, or X handle of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. But people will not listen. Many of them have fell victim of this particular atrocity today. And that is why you see so many persons were, captured. Innocent youths who just want to volunteer themselves, who were deceived by Odinkema and Sapele. You have been hearing how evil these people are for a long time, Odinkema and Sapele. But people will not reason, people will not hear, people will not, think like humans and act like humans. On several occasions, on space, on X space, Simon Ekpa has said it countless times that relax in your homes. When it is time to recruit, we are going to make it public so that everybody will know and be recruited into the right place. But people will not hear. They use recruitment or the use recruitment to, recruit so many innocent boys who wants to come out and fight for their people, and handed them over to police. And that is why you see that they just captured them like that, without any harassment, without any provocation, without any exchange of fire. Those boys had nothing, no guns, nothing. The guns you saw displayed there was the police people's guns. They just handed these boys over. And this is what we keep telling our people. Desist from mingling and associating with people who are not directly working with the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Nobody should come to confuse you and say he is building an army in the name of the Prime Minister. Somebody once did it. One stupid woman once did it in Aba, and the stupid act was, debunked. And this one has come to do his own secretly. And Simon Ekpa made a voice note and sent it to them that if you are doing this thing, I think I should bring that voice note and let everybody hear, because the Prime Minister said it. He said, do not, on no account should you, if you are working with Odinkema, you are putting yourself in danger. But these people will not hear. You will tell them times with that number to do the right thing, but they won't listen to you. And when it is time, when they have now, fall into the pits of betrayal, they will come up to now say that they were not informed, this one and that one. Listen to what the Prime Minister said. Listen carefully.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy talking? And which camp on ya? Kedu onye dị ha? Kedu kampụ ọ nọ na ya? Kedu kampụ ha si pụta? Kedu ebe ọ nọ? Kedu ebe ha nọ kịta? Kedu ebe ha na-aga? Ọ na-ajụ gị kpọrọ ya ọ na-esende gị voice kọwago ya Dikema is a criminal. Ọ bụ na ọ chọrọ use as a kidnappers and whatever they are doing, they will die in Biafra land even before they finish their training. So forward this audio to him, whoever he is. Onye ọbụla that we see in the Nkema camp, even the training, the kidnappers, they will die before they finish their training. This audio, I'm sending somebody call my attention to what was going on. So me had this audio. Oh, that one had this audio. Now anybody that is planning to betray this struggle, no, you have to move before you finish the training. Oh, yeah, they are and your prophecy has been fulfilled. But the response, even you said of now, I am
This is exactly what we've been telling our people. Respect yourself. Stay within your reach and your boundaries. Do not overdo things. Because of your love for your people, or you want to, work for your people, calm down and follow the right channel. The Prime Minister has said it time with that number, and I'm using this, my platform, to also say it to the Biafran people who are listening. And that is why you must share this broadcast and let it get to people who needs to hear this. Let it go viral. You must stay in your houses until the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, makes it public and gives you direction on what to do. Else, do not listen to anybody who is asking you to come and join them, that they are recruiting army for Biafra. I also want to play the voice note of a commander, Holy Ghost, who is one of the commanders in Olo, to speak to you so that you will hear and understand what is happening. I want to play the voice of Holy Ghost so that you will know that you must be wise in this freedom movement. You must not just come out and be behaving anyhow. Reason with your head. Think. Sapele and Odinkema, who have been doing evil, committing atrocities. And we all know. That's why you must follow what is happening. Listen to Commander Holy Ghost.
DM asking me that you want to hear my voice, that it have been long. Sometimes I did not see it necessary because of the duty to come up and update you. But these very lies pop me up. Then I said I must give you updates. What are the lies and the propaganda by the Nigerian government? I've seen a video trending that 30 Prime Minister known as Mazi Simon Ekpa boys have been arrested in Mbise. And they display the gun and the bullet. They display many AK and a pump and bullet and Biafran flag and our face mask and a hand glove. You know? God. And they say 30 have been prehended or comprehended, or for the benefit of those who are not learned. They say they have captured 30 of Biafra Liberation Army soldiers now in their custody. And a lot of people have been coming to my DM to ask me question. Ogasi, what we show, is it true? Please, is it true? I didn't want to respond to you because you have sense. You're supposed to send what is true and what is lie. And that is why I purposely titled this very morning broadcast as May You Receive Sense. I know that the zoo have really damaged your sense because in the zoo now suffering and smiling. When you see black, even though you know that this thing is black, but when you look at yourself that there's nothing you can do, if somebody come and tell you say this thing are white, you will just say, well, no problem, and are white. That is a condition the white man condition you to be with the cooperation of Hausa and Fulani and Yoruba. But I want to put it straight to you that those things are propaganda. Okay? They are propaganda. Before I start that, I want you to listen to something first. Before I start to debunk them one after the other. Listen to this.
$160 something.
Where they deceive them, say they won't carry them, go come.
Yes.
By Taple.
Ethiopia gather all of them. Carry them there, say
Obi this Echukwe.
na Nnewi commander, Ezemo Nnewi. If you say Ezemo or Shibike, you know the person who at the top.
Okay, Ezemo but not the person.
Yes, Ezemo now. I don't complain and say Ezemo before.
Ain't gonna carry how many men?
160 something men.
Say one carry them. Say one carry them go come.
Yes, the one is one carry them go Sapele camp. And they will start. They will launch Biafra soldier, something like that. Now what in talk? I can't talk something. I say no, I don't flow this man. No, I don't flow this man. When I know what you do before. Now I'm not doing the plan again. So that's why I thought that. That's why I tell them it don't happen to them. And then he come back. He don't know who at the patrol. He don't know where at the patrol.
And when I live and making the patrol, when I don't think go carry and follow kill him.
Now what you the plan on Monday?
In carry and certain people go hand over them to
Ebubaga and the soldier.
Ebubaga and soldier. Let me tell you this. For their whitest dream, they can never arrest BLA, alias Biafra Liberation Army, with their weapon. Don't understand what I'm telling you. They display weapon where they carry from their colleagues put there. Now ask them question. Have you ever, upon all the war where you dey come in Olu and Okigwe and Owerri, have you ever captured even one soul? So those people, then they craze for them to just, okay, then be stick. Then just carry weapon, where bullet dey inside, wait for you, you can't capture 30 of them. That is why I say, may you receive sense as a Biafra. Some of you that were asking me that rubbish question, I didn't want to respond to you, but so that the zoo government will not say that since nobody respond to them, that is the truth. That is why I'm responding this very broadcast. I'm doing this very broadcast now. And that is why I'm titling it, May You Receive Sense. May you receive sense. What happened? It's true that some saboteur within us steal our property in Owerri. Our face mask, they even steal our uniform, because I want you to know that one of these days you go see them wearing Liberation Army uniform to go and commit crime in order to damage or to do propaganda against us. I'm telling you this in advance because it will soon happen. The saboteur among us stole our uniform from Owerri camp and face masks and other things and go and hand over to the Nigerian terrorist forces. Now, that is the first part, part one. I call that one as part one. Part two, in Anambra State, about 100 and something men were deceived that there is a camp going on, recruitment going on in Sapele camp, that all those young boys who want to fight and defend their motherland should follow them by the name they call Otuekwe. So those who does not have sense, believe me, because we have been telling you that there is no recruitment. Anybody who call you say they are doing Biafran recruitment, oh, you are your own. We have enough men. They are come and call you to come and recruit you. Not lie. We have enough men on ground. And these young men, about 100 and something, stupidly joined them. And that was how then hand over them to Ebubaku and army. About 100 and something, no weapon. And Soludo now hand over 50 of them to Hope Uzolima. As I'm talking to you now, those of them who doesn't want to appear in that show, where then they do, because that acting skip, they were killed. Many of them have already died now, as I'm talking to you now. So few of them now were gathered to present them as Biafra Liberation Army. You understand me now? And army and Ebubaku was voluntarily donate their weapon to display there, to show, to convince you and the world that these are the weapons they collect from them. These are the men. Look at all those men that sampled there. Did any of them wound? Is it what they did not know is that by the time they do what they do, they did not know we are behind them. How can you go to battle somebody? The person you are battling with, he did not sustain injury. He did not sustain wound. He did not sustain bruise. He did not. Now before, why journalists in Nigeria are always evil like this? Brand envelope journalism. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria can never will never wake up again. If your mind is still telling you that one day Nigeria will resurrect from this death, you are deceiving yourself. Nigeria are gone and gone forever. Nigeria can never wake up. Ever again. Let me tell you, you see this war, we go fight till the end. People are beginning to bake. You are baking. But I'm telling you that there is no amount of baking you will bake us that will make us to cease fire or stop this war. Because I warned you earlier that don't start what you cannot finish. You are baking. That we are making so many Nigeria forces to get widow. Their wife are now widow. We are friends. Who tell you? Our fathers has never been your friend. Neither should we, the children, be your friends. You are our enemy. now and forevermore, you will remain our enemy. Even when Biafra is restored, you are our enemy. Person like me, if I see you in the street of Biafra, I will kill you. If I know, if I look, I don't see anybody, and I see Yoruba, see outside in Biafra land. When I don't look, I don't see person who go sue me. I kill you. I'm telling you my own, pump and play. Even when Biafra is restored, you will remain my enemy forever and ever.
So you just heard from Commander Holy Ghost. And this is also a reminder or a note to our people to always put in mind. This should be in your minds that now they have few of the Biafra Liberation Army uniform and propaganda will start. They will wear those uniforms, cause problems, cause havoc. They will video it very well and blame it on the Biafra Liberation Army. Note that the Biafra Liberation Army does not harm its people. They don't harm the Biafran civilians. They don't harm you. And that is why they have always been cautioning you to stay 1 kilometer away from military points. That's why they always tell you what they want to do. And that's why they always put curfew for you to stay at home when they want to act. So they would not want anything to harm you as the Biafran civilian. Know this and know peace. So that when these people start their propaganda with the uniforms of the Biafra Liberation Army, you would understand where the propaganda and lies are coming from. Thank you, great Biafrans. I don't want this to be too long. Share it wide so that people will get to listen to it and understand what is really happening. Thank you so much. We love you. Biafra first. Peace, unity, equity, and progress. Thank you.